If a guy asks you to go over to his house before asking you out on a date, you have permission to steal something from him.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Don't just steal a photo frame. I want you to take something that would be equivalent of what his spending should have been had he have taken you out on that first date.
A lot of them are horrible people. And some people will watch this and say, well, this isn't the average woman. This is just a bad apple. You're just nitpicking the really bad ones to go over. No, a lot of women would use this type of logic to do something this deplorable.
My right hand to God.
How about you just don't go to his house? If y'all agreed on a date and he talking about, well, just come over instead, then you should know what it is. Just don't go. I mean, if you're a thief, you're a thief. There is no justification to be a thief. Even if somebody stole something from you, you're still a scumbag if you go steal something from them. Most of them are not good people on multiple levels.
I was willing to be the villain.
I'm thinking like a kettle or maybe a microwave, something in like the 200 to 300 range. I just think that that's reasonable.
I think them just got a lot of fucking audacity.
Well, thanks for tuning into today's episode.
I know what y'all would say, oh, she's just joking. Look, even if she is joking, how much would you want to bet that she stole something from a guy when she went over his house before? Even if it was a sweater, that's not harmless. Give me back my sweater. What the wrong with you? Look, when you see a woman like this, you should already know what time it is. The fake lips, the crazy eyes. I don't need to say anymore.
I hate it when I'm being sad that I don't have a boyfriend, and some guy that I don't know will be like, oh, I bet so many guys want to date you, but I have to get to know them. But once I get to know them, they usually find something that they don't like about me soon enough. So the conclusion is, I'm the problem.
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
Bingo.
Well, yeah, this is most women's problem. They can look cute on the outside, and I'm not saying she is.
That was cold-blooded.
I mean, the nose jewelry alone ruins it for me. Cute eyes, though, but it's not enough to save it. But look, this is the problem that most women face. They could look cute on the outside, but when a guy actually starts talking to her and has to exist with her brain, everything falls apart, and that's when most guys ghost.
Every person that I've loved has left me.
Yes.
Every person that I've cared about has left me behind.
Yes.
And here's something that don't get talked enough about in this community. A lot of the nice guys in the friend zone even ghost after they really get to know them. Because the only reason that they liked her is because she was cute, honestly. But once they get to sit down and find out who she is as a human, they like, oh, hell no.
Hey, hell no!
You know she effed up if she can't even get the friend zone guys to stick around. That's bad. If the betas won't stick around, you know she don't stand a chance with Chad.
For a first date with someone, I always recommend giving yourself like half an hour to 45 minutes beforehand to take some photos of yourself. The reason why I say this is because if the guy is a massive loser, at least you get a really hot selfie out of it. You know what I mean? It's a win-win, babe.
Ma'am, only losers feel like they have to inject things in their lips to feel important. Only losers sit in the car by themselves and talk to themselves and talk to a phone to get validation from strangers. I mean, who's really the loser here? Like, women who call guys losers, it's just hilarious.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Only a loser would not be self-aware enough to know that you're not supposed to eat and chew on camera. That's disgusting, and it's definitely giving loser vibes.
She has no friends, she's a loser, she's a loner. Yeah, because she can't mentally connect with anybody because she never had to mentally grow, so she has the intellect of a 9-year-old.
I just have to say, I get why men are terrified to talk to women. I'm a woman, and I'm terrified to talk to women because y'all are mean. Y'all are rude. I'll smile at a girl and she's like, my bad. Maybe I'd miss ma'am. I won't be nice to you again. Okay? So, next time you think about asking for a girl's number and you go, no, I'm not going to. I don't blame you.
Oh my God. I get it.
I know it's not rocket science, but it seems like it's pretty difficult for you to figure out.
Well, fellas, if you want to smash cheeks, you got to keep getting out there and trying. Even if they diss you and they dog you, it builds character. And the more you go out there and try to talk to women, the less their disses will affect you. Especially if you stay watching this channel, because I will break down intricately why these bitches ain't shit. So getting insulted by somebody who really ain't shit, it don't hurt as much. Oh yeah, and while I'm looking at it, never forget, fellas, there is no good reason for a woman to have a sleeve tattoo. You don't need to ask, oh, what's the story behind that? You don't need to know the story. Just know she's for recreational use only.
The thing they don't tell you about dating a nice man is you get shut down so quick. You get shut down so quick. You can't even try to start a fight. You can send the sassiest, the most attitude-y text, shut down. You don't have to speak like that. Just communicate. I understand where you're coming from. If you're like, yeah, why this was unnecessary.
Yeah, women like this, they're used to trauma, they're used to drama, they love it, they love the games that they've been playing with Chad since they were 15. They get off on it. They don't tell you that part when they're complaining on TikTok, but they love it. They love every moment of it. They love the emotional roller coaster. So when she get with a nice, healthy, respectable dude, he's like, you don't got to do this. We could just talk about this like adults. She's disgusted by that. She's disgusted by maturity and insight.
Most girls won't admit this, but for your sake, I will. I hate nice guys.
She's disgusted by wisdom. She's disgusted by a man who's well adjusted. Bars. And this relationship that she's talking about, it probably won't work. She's gonna find a way to ruin this man. Or hopefully he'll just get fed up with her BS and leave her.
But now I'm in too deep, you know? I sent the text. I gotta stay mad.
That seems stupid.
I just love boys that... I love boys that... They make it obvious when they actually really like you. Like, I'm over the games. Just tell me you love me and you want to marry me. And we can have I don't know if I want kids, but...
Of course, when they're young and attractive, they like, I don't know if I want kids. I'm hot, I'm pretty, and it's gonna last forever. It's definitely not.
The Tatianas who just want to look cute and post Instagram stories.
You know how slim the chances are that a beautiful woman, and I'm not trying to gas her up, but she's attractive. Do you know how slim the chances are that a beautiful woman or a pretty woman is actually going to be a good human and actually put other people before she puts herself? 99% of beautiful women are going to put themselves before they put anyone else. And once they've been in that mentality for years and years and years, it's hard to, reverse that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
They're going to be like that for the rest of their lives, more than likely. And here's the thing, the prettier they are when they're young, the crazier they are when their looks fade. Don't ever forget that too. So if you see a pretty face, remember, this bitch is going to be batch crazy when those wrinkles start coming in. When that skin start loosening up. See, here's the thing. Decent women are willing to sacrifice for what they want in life. They're willing to sacrifice for the people they love. They're willing to give up their looks and good body to have a family at 21. And women who have that type of mentality are the ones that end up the happiest. Or the most content, because I never met a happy woman. I've met some who know how to act happy when people are around, but like truly happy when you really get in there and get to know them, no. She feel like she young and pretty, so she don't have to invest in anything for the future.
Get married. I don't know if I want married either. But we can be together and buy a house and get a puppy. Perfect.
Here's the thing that she don't get. She's not actually a likable human. All the attention that you're getting is just based off your looks. People don't actually like you. And if you understood that, you would be like, oh no, I need to trick a man into marrying me while I'm looking like this. Because once he realized who I am at the core, once he really sit with my brain and my soul and my spirit, eventually he gonna realize this was a bad deal. So this is the best time that I can actually trick a man who's gonna take care of me when I'm unbearable. Well, she's unbearable now, but when she's unbearable and unattractive. She think because she getting bedroom fun attention from guys, she hold all the power. But she doesn't have any real power because women don't control who get married or who get in relationships. Men do.
I think he might be right.
I hate to break it to you, but if you're ever talking to somebody and the conversation's going super great and then all of a sudden super dry within the span of like a day, they're talking to somebody else.
Yeah, you think?
Duh.
Or maybe you're just not very good at conversation and they got bored. And they got tired of keeping up the conversation. Because you had absolutely nothing interesting to talk about. So they found somebody else to talk to. Have you ever considered that? That's a thought, a theory. Being cute don't really translate well over the phone. So yeah, that's where women struggle. When they can't just rely on you being mesmerized by their looks or their boobs being pushed up.
There's always somebody else. Sorry.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.